Namaskar, this is Akhilesh Bhargav. Welcome to Tidbits on Business and Finance with me. Let's talk about the mega investment announced between Facebook and Jio Platforms Limited today, which has been hitting the headlines. Let's understand the rationale behind this deal. Facebook, with its services like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, commands a virtual monopoly in the world of social media today. But despite this, its traditional markets, which is North America and Europe at the moment, are facing a saturation. For example, take US and Canada. They give it 10% of its global user base and provide it with 50% of its global revenues. But these revenues have been falling. Because of the corona crisis, the COVID has taken a toll on Facebook revenues in respect of its prime income, which is advertising. Its revenue has been dipping, even though its users have gone up. And of course, at a time when all of us are quarantined, the user base is bound to go up. But then the economic lockdown has meant that the ad revenue, the principal primary income of Facebook, has been falling. Apart from this, Facebook continues to face investigation by various authorities in America, and its entire China gambit proved to be a failure. China has been beyond the grasp of Facebook despite Mark Zuckerberg learning Mandarin in order to impress the Chinese authorities. His lessons in Mandarin actually went waste. Thus, today, Facebook desperately needs a large new market. And which better market than India? India today is considered to be the largest untapped digital market in the world. And Facebook already has a huge presence in India. In fact, India is the biggest market for Facebook services today worldwide. Even though it may not have historically made any profits in India, but the number game for Facebook in India is the biggest worldwide. Facebook has 300 million users in India. Its other service, WhatsApp, has 400 million users. That's a huge number. And this is the market that Facebook now needs to tap in case it wants to maintain the momentum of its growth, which, according to us, has been suffering at the moment. Thus, at the moment, Facebook desperately needs India. But unfortunately, despite its large presence in India, Facebook has been suffering. Facebook has not had the best of time with regulatory and government authorities in India. Take the case of its proposal that it had announced in 2016, a free internet service called Free Basics. Facebook said that it will provide free internet to the entire Indian population of 1.3 billion. It did not cut any ice with the authorities, which were not really convinced with the genuineness of this offer of Facebook. It then tried to launch a digital payment service. It started its project with the authorities somewhere in 2018, and we are still not very clear whether this approval for digital payment services has come or not. In the meanwhile, its competitors like Paytm and Google, etc., for these services have already captured a huge amount of the market, despite the fact that Facebook has a huge user base in digital and social media. And then the government of India wants it to change its encryption code so that the government should be able to know the source of any message which has been sent through WhatsApp. Facebook, of course, has been resisting it. And then comes the demand that Facebook, WhatsApp need to localize their entire data in India. Thus, with the regulatory and government authorities, Facebook has not had the best of record. It has been struggling to get on the good side of the authorities in India. At this point of time, Facebook incidentally sits with a cash balance of $55 billion. That's an enough cash to see itself through any pandemic. But then it needs to still ensure that its growth is maintained. It gets into a large new market. And here comes the announcement. Facebook has decided to invest $5.7 billion, which is about 43,754 crores in Jio Platforms Limited. By doing that, it gets a 9.9% stake in the company. It becomes the largest minority shareholder of Jio Platforms, despite this investment, of course, Jio Platform will continue to remain a subsidiary of Reliance Industries Limited. This $5.7 billion investment by Facebook is its biggest overseas investment ever. And perhaps it is its biggest investment after it bought WhatsApp in 2014 for $22 billion. In the process of this transaction, Jio Platforms has been valued at 4.62 lakh crores. The valuation gives it a premium of 45% over its last valuation that was made a couple of months ago. Thus, a struggling Facebook wanting a new market has made a new investment into a country like India. It has sought a partner. So that was the background of Facebook as far as this investment is concerned. Let's come to Reliance Industries Limited and its subsidiary Jio Platforms Limited. Jio was started by Reliance in 2016, and reports say that it has invested about 3.5 to 4 lakh crores in setting up this telecom service in India. Reports also say that on this massive investment, Reliance gets a mere return of 3% on the capital invested, which means it is struggling to get a return on this huge investment that it has made in Jio. Jio offers voice services, data services, internet services, cloud services, payment services, and also e-commerce services. Come to Reliance Industries Limited. A report that was issued by Credit Suisse sometime in August 2019 said that Reliance's debt, overall financial liabilities have shot up in a very worrisome manner. The Credit Suisse report said that between 2015 to 2019, the overall financial liabilities of Reliance have shot up from $19 billion to $65 billion. And it said that this has happened because in the last 6 years, the free cash flow or the operating cash flow of Reliance is actually negative. That's why it said these liabilities have ballooned in such a manner. And Credit Suisse also said that until financial year 2021, Reliance is going to have a negative cash flow. The reality is that Reliance today sits on a huge mountain of liabilities that it needs to pay. And unfortunately, its earlier announced deal with Saudi Aramco, wherein it was said that Saudi Aramco has agreed to take a 25% stake in its oil business by paying $15 billion, has not taken off. And according to us, with the world oil markets in such a huge turmoil, this deal is not going to see the light of the day. Thus, sitting on a huge pile of debt of $65 billion and not getting an adequate return on its investment in Reliance Jio, the fact was that Reliance Industries Limited needed to somehow infuse money into its system so as to retire debt. So with this background and with this state of finances of Reliance and its state of Jio business comes this investment by Facebook into Reliance Jio Platforms Limited. Who is getting what out of this deal and what is the rationale behind it? As far as Facebook is concerned, as we said, it desperately needed a huge market. And with this investment that it makes with Reliance, it gets a strong and powerful local partner, which is what it needed. Its woes with regulatory authorities in India are now going to certainly come down. And it thus makes an effective, emphatic entry into a promising, huge new market. As we said, India is considered to be the biggest untapped digital market in the world, and Facebook now would have its feet very firmly into it. And while historically it has not made profit in India, it can start thinking of it. Facebook also gets a chance to expand and launch other products into India now that it has tied up with Reliance Industries Limited. And of course, as the deal's main reason is, which we'll soon discuss, it perhaps gets an entry into e-commerce. What does Reliance get out of this deal? Reliance, of course, gets much needed cash, which is going to be deployed primarily to repay its debt. So, the first thing that Reliance gets is cash. The second thing that Reliance gets is a strong technology partner. And most importantly, what Reliance gets is the ability to leverage its telecom business into e-commerce in a big way. What is being visualized is that there will be seamless mobility of transactions between small companies, small service providers, mom and pop shops who will use the JioMart platform of Reliance through a WhatsApp user base in order to transact. Thus, customers and their small traders are going to be transacting through this tie-up of Jio and WhatsApp. That means Reliance will be able to take on its immediate competitors like Big Basket, like Big Bazaar, Amazon, Walmart, and those types. What is being said is that because of this technology tie-up between JioMart, Jio, and WhatsApp, Reliance will be able to provide a technology platform to 60 million micro and MSME enterprises, 120 million farmers, and 30 million shopkeepers, such that they can use the Reliance Facebook WhatsApp platform base in order to directly deal with customers, in order to directly handle payments. The question is, did Reliance really need Facebook for this? Reliance already has a giant presence in India. Its Jio services were already there across the board. They were there in voice, they were there in data, they were there in payment, they were in e-commerce, they were there in internet, and they were there in cloud. Then why does it need Facebook? According to us, it needs Facebook primarily for the money that is coming on the table. And that's the reason why both of them had a common meeting point. And here, according to us, is a rationale for the transaction. Of course, by doing this, Reliance hopes to ramp up its e-commerce business in a big way. So now, when Mark Zuckerberg wanted to go to China, he learned Mandarin. We believe that now that he needs to come to India, he is going to learn Hindi and perhaps Gujarati. That's the joint venture partner that he has chosen. This is Akhilesh Bhargav signing off till we meet again. Namaskar.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.